today's makeup, I'm going to be mixing in a little bit of my sunscreen with my Honest Beauty Tinted Moisturizer, just because it has been 2 hours ever since I finished my skincare. So to make additional cream products just work better on my skin, or just, you know, apply it more smoothly, I like to go back in with my sunscreen. I'm going to put just a little bit on my finger and a little bit of the tinted moisturizer, mix it and apply it with my fingers. As I'm filming this, it is Friday. On Fridays, at least in this semester, I don't have any classes, which is very nice. And today, later on, I'm going to be going out with my boyfriend and our best guy friend, and we're going to have some sushi. I'm so excited. I love sushi. How I've been applying my cream concealer is by doing like 3 dots like this under my eye and 1 on the tear duct area that is very dark, and sometimes I do just a little bit on the end of my eye, and I try to focus most of the product here, which is why the first dot always lands here, and I feel like this method has really helped me to brighten up my under eye, which tends to be pretty dark. Then I add a little bit in between my brows. Going to powder my face a little bit because I look extra shiny right now. I like to look like a glazed donut, don't get me wrong. Today I'm not feeling that much of a glazed donut. I want a powdered donut effect. So I keep it mainly on like my eyelids, my under eye. But this is such a soft and light application. You also have to keep in mind I look extra shiny because of my ring light. Like when you use a light like this, I feel like even if you have completely matte skin, your face almost immediately looks like it has some glow to it, even if it actually doesn't. And apply a little bit on my chin. The past few days we had those beautiful winter days where the sky is clear and there's a beautiful warm sun coming through. It was so nice, and today it's gloomy and I'm like, why? It was so nice. So I figured since today is a little bit more of a gloomy day, I want to go a little bit more muted with my makeup in terms of colors. Like, I don't want to look gloomy, it's just that it doesn't really scream for baby pinks today. It just, no, it doesn't. To give a little bit of color back to my face, I'm going to apply my bronzer, which has been the Catrice Melted Sun Bronzer. If I don't mention something and you want to know, just check the description box. I always link everything that I'm using. I love this bronzer. It is so natural. The color looks quite dark, but you can absolutely build this up. Also blends super easily. I don't add too much. I think it looks weird when the neck and the body is then super light and your face is super tan. For blush, I'm going to be using Sandalwood Pink from L'Oreal, which has a beautiful sheen to it. It's a very soft blush. As you can see, it has a very pretty glow. It is a pretty neutral color, so I feel like it goes with a lot of looks. Whatever is left, apply that to my nose so it doesn't look like a pale blob in the middle of my face. I'm going to add a little bit of highlighter because I like a highlighted nose tip. I'm using this Peripera palette, which is number 13. This is so nice when you want muted, brown, pinky kind of shades. I'm going to be starting with this lighter pink color. I'm using this as my base today. Whatever is left on my brush, I drag that into my crease. Now I'm going to start deepening my eye with this brown shade right here, and I'm going to be applying this into my outer V. I think I'm going to be doing the same thing with this burgundy shade. just because I never use shades like this, but it looks so pretty. I'm going to add this glitter on top. For my inner corners, I'm actually going to go back into my highlighter, which is the Soft and Gentle by MAC. Going to be doing my eyeliner. Using this darkest shade from the palette, I'm going to go lightly over the liner. Since it's not too deep of a shade, it looks so nice when you go slightly above your eyeliner, so it kind of goes from the dark eyeliner to the more lighter brown. Creates that very natural like smokiness, softness, gradient effect. I'm gonna finish the eye with some mascara, and then we all have the brows and the lips left. This tube is almost empty. I can definitely feel that it's starting to run out. I thought I didn't have one as a backup. I don't usually want to just place an order, like a YesStyle order, only for a mascara. I usually have a backup, but that's also like the only thing I have as a backup. You run through mascara if you use it on a regular basis quite fast, I feel. Everything else, I think, you don't run through as quickly, which is why I just personally don't believe in backups. You know, makeup can expire and everything. So long story short, I thought I didn't have one and I was starting to kind of freak out. But then luckily I found one in a drawer where I have like blushes. I am more relaxed now. And the lashes are done. Now my lower lash line is pretty blank, but I'm a fan of that. I know a lot of people are like, that should be illegal. But I personally love a blank lower lash line. I hate lower lash makeup on me. I don't think it suits me. I'm going to fill in my brows. I'm still using the Speedy Skinny Brow, which I did an entire video on this. If you have not watched it, it's up here. Go and watch it if you want. I'd be so happy if you did. Now, as you can see, like this, very lightly, at least I try to be very light with my brow pencil, and sealing all of that in with some brow gel. I'm still using the got2b glued one. This is so nice. I love this brow gel because it allows me to make very feathery, fluffy eyebrows, and my brows stay like this the entire day. If you apply it too much, you know, this really sets, this really dries down, meaning if you apply too much, your brows are going to feel very like hard, like when you move them, it feels kind of hairsprayed down very heavily. So you can't apply too much. As you are applying it, putting your brows into shape, they will dry very quickly, so you don't actually have to use a lot for it to, you know, let your brows stay up. And finally, for my lips, I'm going to be using a lip pencil that is new in my collection. It is a kbeauty lip pencil, and this one is from Cologram. It's in the shade Cool Pink, I believe. And I like that it has two sides. You have a little contour side, more so to contour like the lip corners, your philtrum, maybe underneath the lip. It is too light to actually line your lips with, but it's nice when you like to contour the lip. And the other side is a actual lip liner, and I love the versatility of this. And I've been actually really liking to emphasize my philtrum a little bit, so let's do that. Not too much, just to add a little bit of depth there, and I guess a little bit under my lip, just a little bit. Creates a little shadow. And now I'm using the other side, which is like a cool toned pink. It's very close to my natural lips. And since I don't want my lip makeup to be any more complex, I'm just adding a lip gloss, which is the Lifter Gloss. Has a little bit of a pink hue to it, super shiny. I'm going to get dressed and I'll be right back. So I got my outfit on. I opted for just a navy, almost black cardigan, my very fall-esque scarf. This reminds me more of a fall makeup look. I love the eye makeup. I missed a good smoky winged liner. I have been doing a liner but in a more natural manner, so this, I'm living for this. I really like how this entire makeup turned out. Hope that you enjoyed hanging out here. If you did, give me a thumbs up. That means so much to me. And I hope you have a good rest of your day, evening, whatever time you're watching this. And I really hope to see you in my next video. And until then, please take care of yourself.